Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about what are the best learning management platforms if you're in higher education or education in general. At WP-Tonic, we've got a ton of experience in this area. I'm going to try and really give you some of what are some of the clear options that you've got in the middle of 2025 around this subject. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back, folks. So, like I said, in this video, we're going to be looking at the main options when you're looking to build a learning management platform around higher education or general education. There's a lot of options out there. It can be quite confusing. In this video, I hope to clear that up. So, in my mind, there's like three buckets that you can choose from. And what are these three buckets? There's using WordPress that runs between 40 and 45% of all websites on the internet and has a large presence in the higher school learning management area. There's SaaS, software as a service. And then there's another bucket where the learning management platforms are specifically designed for schools and higher education. And they can be either open source or SaaS-based, software as a service. And I'm going to go through some of the main players in each bucket. So let's start with WordPress, which is an excellent choice because it's open source. You get the most ownership and ability to customize at an affordable price. And now, to my mind, there's two clear leaders in this area, and that's Lifter LMS and LearnDash. Now, of the two, I would definitely go with Lifter LMS because I just think you get more options. And over the last couple of years, the last 2 to 4 years, I think they have pushed away from LearnDash in what resources and effort they've put in to keep the development of the platform going. Now, with LearnDash, it's still an excellent platform. It's still very popular in the higher education school area. So I don't think you're going to go wrong with either, but I would just, in personal terms, kind of be more attracted to Lifter LMS. Now, when it comes to SaaS, you've got an enormous amount of choice. Now, I think there's about three clear leaders that might be in a price point that might be attractive to higher education and schools. But you've got to understand they are SaaSes, software as a service, so you won't have the customizational options than you would get from WordPress or the third bucket that I'm going to describe. But on the other hand, they definitely got their strengths. Now, one is Talent LMS and Absorb LMS, and the final one is LearnWorlds. Now, both Talent and Absorb have a big following in the corporate training area, and they do have some success in the higher education area. Of the two, I would say that Absorb, well, both, they're on a user-based model. You pay for the users that using it. That can be subdivided by active users or non-active users. But these type of platforms, you are going to be charged by the user base. And if you're looking at a large institution, that can get very expensive very quickly. but their pricing structure compared to more specialized platforms is reasonable. Now, when LearnWorlds, what I've just said applies to LearnWorlds, but the amount of functionality you're getting with LearnWorlds is quite impressive. I don't plan to go into detail about what each learning management system provides because we would end up with an enormously long video. And I like to keep these videos between 10 and 15 minutes. But of these three, I tend to lean to LearnWorlds because the app provision and the other elements that it provides. But I wouldn't say that you're going to go far wrong with either of them. But its main weaknesses is not the individual learning management system, but their SaaSes, software as a service. And for the type of organizations that we're talking about in this video, I think the price points get a bit expensive. The final one, the final bucket, is learning management system designed for higher education. And that seems attractive. Unfortunately, the two main leaders, Moodle, which is an open source platform, and then Blackboard, which is a priority SaaS offering, they, in my opinion, are lacking quite considerably. The Blackboard is very popular. I think compared to what WordPress and what SaaS can offer, it's fallen behind quite rapidly. Moodle, they had an update about a year, 2 years ago. It's much improved, but when you compare it to WordPress, it is significantly lacking in functionality and customization. Other people disagree with me, but that's what I honestly think. Now, I've written an article, you find the link in the video description underneath, that goes into all these options in a lot more detail. Like I say, you'll find that in the video description underneath this video. If you found this video useful, give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing to the channel. I'm regularly making videos where I talk about membership, higher education, all forms of subscription, membership, and the right choices in 2025. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.